GamingBolt presents 15 times your AI companion was better than you. We all know and love companions that accompany us in video games. However, sometimes your companions may prove to be even better than you, accomplishing tasks, watching your back, or just taking heaps of damage. Let's take a look at 15 such AI companions. Quiet, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Regardless of her looks, Quiet can be quite the badass in Metal Gear Solid 5. As a sniper, she can cover your infiltration, take down targets quickly, and has arguably the most awesome way to dispose of helicopter known to man. Words simply don't do it justice. There's also that whole deal about Snake being dead without Quiet's help during one key mission. ELIKA, Prince of Persia 2008. The prince's journey in the 2008 iteration of the franchise would be impossible without ELIKA. Not only does she save the prince whenever he fails a jump, but can fight beside him, purify any corrupted grounds, and freeze any corrupted beings controlled by Ahriman, the game's main protagonist. She can also reconstruct previously destroyed areas, run up walls, and even fly. In short, her magic is not to be trifled with. ELLIE, The Last of Us. ELLIE is the central focus of the story in The Last of Us, and though she requires protection, there are plenty of instances of her fighting bigger, badder enemies without pause. Not only does she kill the bandits that ambushed her and Joel in the fall, that too while Joel is injured, but she even nurses him back to health and hunts for food. Oh, and she kills some cannibals in the meantime. Fox, Fallout 3. Super mutants in the Fallout universe can be dangerous, but are held back by their intelligence. Fox has no such barrier, and thankfully, he's on your side. Along with radiation resistance that allows him to help in the ending, Fox has a fairly strong poison resistance, a decent health pool, and a mean punch. He's also skilled in all weapon types and can carry 229 pounds of equipment. The Squad, Mass Effect Original Trilogy. Shepard may be the linchpin that holds the squad together, but pretty much everyone in the original Mass Effect trilogy is better at what they do. Not having Liara's research would make the Crucible in Mass Effect 3 impossible. Along with Jack and Samara, she's a superior biotic to Shepard. Then there's Garrus, a crackshot with a rifle, Rex and Grunt, who are the bruisers, and so on. Then there's the fact that their AI is strong, taking cover and sticking close in heated battles. Boone, Fallout New Vegas. He's not Fox, but Boone from Fallout New Vegas is still incredibly tough. A former NCR sniper, Boone has a good health pool, strong melee damage, and excellent skill with guns. His intelligence isn't the best, but Boone is still capable of backing you up in any terrible situation. Just make sure not to wear Legion gear around him. Trip, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. Trip's motives in Enslaved, Odyssey to the West are pretty shady, especially when she basically forces Monkey to escort her. However, her abilities get him out of many a terrible situation. Along with scanning mechs for weak points, Trip distracts enemies and uses her programming skills to open doors. SHEVA, Resident Evil 5. Co-op AI wasn't something the Resident Evil franchise was acclaimed for, but Resident Evil 5 made it work with SHEVA. Sure, she's not as adept at taking out zombies, but SHEVA will often move out of Chris's way for clear firing lines. She'll also throw in health and ammo if need be. While you could criticize her for needing rescuing near the end, she does help kill Wesker, so that's something. ALYX Vance, Half-Life 2. From the get-go, ALYX Vance was more than just a pretty face to comfort Gordon Freeman. Not only is she capable of destroying headcrabs, the same enemies that can reduce Gordon's life significantly, but she's a hacker, created dog, which takes down some of the biggest units in the game with ease, and is also capable of infiltrating heavily fortified positions. The fact that she's charming and friendly also doesn't hurt. Followers, Diablo 3. In Diablo 3, your typical follower may not seem capable of much. Granted, they can boost attacks and health regeneration, but you'll be doing most of the heavy lifting when rifting or bounty hunting. There's one advantage that the follower can have over the player though. These are through items like Enchanting Favor, Skeleton Key, and Smoking Thurible that can render your follower immortal. Throw in a Unity Ring to effectively halve damage and your follower becomes a strong anchor of defense. BT 7274 Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2's BT 7274 walks that fine line between a device and an actual companion. Still, BT's ability make him much better than Jack Cooper in numerous ways. Besides wielding huge weapons and powerful abilities, BT can throw Jack pretty much anywhere necessary. When Jack is falling to his death, who else but BT is around to catch him? That's what Titan Bros are for. LUGO and Adams, Spec Ops: The Line. Though Spec Ops: The Line is Walker's story, the rest of your squad, namely Adams and LUGO, do a decent job of backing you up throughout the game. They'll take cover, provide enough overwatch to help you survive, and can even tough it out when Walker starts having some of his more delusional experiences. As for their AI at higher difficulties, well, let's just move on. Delta Squad, Star Wars Republic Commando. Do you ever wonder why everyone wants a remake of Republic Commando? Besides being an awesome first-person shooter, it has Delta Squad, an elite team of commandos that are simply the best. Fixer is good with technical details. Scorch has fun with demolitions, and Sev is a great sniper. It's not just their individual abilities though. The overall AI governing the Delta Squad means that they'll be taking cover and holding the line against the droid scum. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. But seriously, when you talk about squad AI that's got your back, the Ghost Recon team in Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter is top notch. They utilize cover and follow your lead through environments, pushing enemies into cover with suppressive fire. Friendly fire means they aren't exactly the best when obscuring your line of sight, but they can more than hold their own at least. SOLAIRE of ASTORA, Dark Souls 1. You've probably seen SOLAIRE in all manner of Dark Souls advertising, praising the sun and just enjoying life in the morbid world. Not only does he have decently scaling equipment, health, and defenses throughout the game, but he can be summoned at numerous points. If the Bell Gargoyles, Gaping Dragon, and Gwen are giving you trouble, then bring SOLAIRE in to make things easier. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at GamingBolt, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.